Greetings, world. The Questioning Center is back with more current events, geopolitical news, and information regarding the illegal United States Israel versus Iran war. So, for today, we're going to talk about the message Iran has sent over the past 48 hours to the United States leaders, Donald Trump, Pete Hegseth, the military commanders of the United States are being probed this message from the new Ayatollah, the new Iranian supreme leader, the son of Ali Khamenei. His name is Mojtaba. So Mojtaba is Iranian's new leader since the Ayatollah was killed by the United States and Israel's attacks that began the war 60 days or so ago. So this is him, Mojtaba. Sorry for the butchering of the name, but it's Mojtaba Khamenei, son of Ali Khamenei, former Ayatollah. So he has made a statement regarding where Iran stands so far with 2 months into this war. An illegal war started with a bombing of schoolgirls, killing 170 of them and their teachers. So let's get into the quote from the new leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, the new supreme Ayatollah. And he says, quote, "Today, 2 months after the largest military deployment and aggression by the world's bullies in the region, and the United States' disgraceful defeat in its plans, a new chapter is unfolding in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz," the new leader of Iran says in his new statement. Wow, what an opportune moment in time for him to come out and have a direct, clear message to the United States and Israel. He's more talking to the United States now, as Trump has been, on Truth Social ranting, saying a lot of stuff about how he's won and claiming victory despite the strait being closed, despite the economic hardships Americans and the global world, firstly, is facing more than Americans are facing now. Yeah, sure, Americans are seeing it at the gas pump now, where gas is $4.50 on average in my city of Detroit. So it's just weird how all of a sudden we're getting the crude oil price has been skyrocketing this week. You have gas prices in Chicago, for instance, raising 50 cents in one day. You have $4.30 per gallon changed to $4.80 per gallon within 6 to 8 hours in the same day. Chicago has experienced, and other cities, major cities across the United States have been dealing with. So announcing how defeated the United States is very important for the new Supreme Ayatollah to talk about, because in this position in war, this quagmire they have in the Strait of Hormuz, Iran is winning because that's their territory. They control that land. Their coastline is the Strait of Hormuz water in the Persian Gulf. They control that area, and they have many allies to support them. So they're winning this war 2 months in. Whether that be with the Strait of Hormuz, and they have that on lockdown, of course, they're only letting probably 5 to 10 oil ships per day, or even less of oil ships only per day to probably go through the strait. And that's a very low number considering it was over 100, oil ships every day going through the Strait of Hormuz. But now we're getting fewer resources through the Strait of Hormuz because there's a double blockade because of Trump. So we also know that Iran sees the military bases in the Middle East as the sitting ducks, you can call it, as easy targets for them to take over if they need be, and they can attack those bases. And Qatar, Kuwait, whether it be UAE or Saudi Arabia, they're going to attack those oil refineries and the oil depositions they have there, and they're going to destroy many technological companies if need be. Like Amazon has some infrastructure in the Middle East as well. They targeted a month ago or so, and they're going to keep targeting those military bases and American-based companies because of this war. This is a war, whether the president says it's a war, whether Congress acknowledges that this illegal war is happening. We all know it's a war because our wallets feel the brunt of it, and our eyes see the truth, and our ears are hopefully catching on to the truth and discerning the lies from reality. So let's get into the quote furthermore from Mojtaba Khamenei, the new supreme leader of Iran. Quote, "The statement said Tehran would secure the Gulf region and eliminate what he described as, quote, the enemy's abuses of the waterway. And that, quote, new management of the strait will bring out comfort and progress for the benefit of all nations of the region, and economic blessings will bring joy to the hearts of people." So Iran has sought to extract a price for being attacked by exerting control over the strait, the narrow waterway through which about 1/5 of global oil typically transits. So Khamenei also vowed that Iran would, quote, guard its modern technological capacities from nano to bio to nuclear and missile technology. So Khamenei also vowed to, quote, guard its modern technological capacities from nano to bio to nuclear and missile technologies as its national capital and will guard it like their maritime, land, and air borders. This is from The Guardian. We're using the source The Guardian. So that statement from Mojtaba Khamenei is very important, very strong, very poignant, straight to the point, and it has a clear stance on where Iran stands as of today and as of the past 2 months, where Iran has stood because of the illegal attack on school children and the leaders of the country. And it's very disheartening that the United States has so much propaganda in the news cycles with the mainstream media, Fox News, the government apparatus for this regime. You have CNN that doesn't talk about important topics that the Questioning Center, deals with every day. So what do you make of the statement from Iran's Mojtaba Khamenei? Will the President of the United States respond directly to this message, as it's a very clear message from Iran, and he's been waiting for talks with Iran, and here's a clear message from the leader. And do you think this will fall upon deaf ears in the United States political system, with the leaders in government, with the executive branch, with Congress, with everyone that's in charge of upholding such an illegal war with Iran under this new Trump administration? So if you like the video, please hit the like. Please leave a comment down below to share something interesting about the video that you learned or something new for us all to talk about. As well, you can share it to a friend or family member to teach them something new from the Questioning Center. And as always, you can support independent media with a direct donation to journalists such as the Questioning Center. So with that, I'll leave you all to have a great day, and thank you for watching.